morning. I'm Shannon Smith. We're getting you ready for a road trip this morning. All the things that you need to do, whether you're headed out on a day trip or a really long vacation, coming up after the break.
This portion of the Fox 8 News is sponsored by the City of High Point.
No doubt about it, right now everyone could use a vacation, whether you're planning a week away or just a day trip. This morning we are helping you to get ready.
Shannon Smith has some ideas on how to get organized, right, Shannon?
That's right, Brad and Cindy. The last thing you want to do is stress yourself out about your vacation. It's supposed to be about relaxing. So a few organizational tips will keep you guys all ready to go. It will get your family in the car and to the destination without everybody having a meltdown in the process. And Allie McMahon is here to tell us a little bit about this. I didn't understand this until I had 2 children, and then you feel like you're taking your whole house when you go down the street, but it doesn't need to be that stressful.
It really doesn't. You can just take it easy, take a deep breath, people. It is a vacation, which means you're supposed to vacate, even your head maybe. It's all right. I think it's a really great idea to have a list. Not only for the household or your office, but a list for each person in the family, and make that person, help that person create the list if it's a smaller person, and teach them accountability. This is your list, Johnny. We're gonna, you need to make sure that you have your pajamas in your suitcase and that you have your toys that you're going to be taking with you. So we create a list for household things. Let's talk about the household. If you're going to be leaving for several days and you want to stop your mail or your water delivery or your newspapers, you can obviously either stop them or have someone stop by and pick up the things. This is a great idea in that there's a presence at your house. People are, unfortunately, sometimes people watch for these kinds of things. We have to face the reality of that.
And one thing you were saying about even think about getting someone to mow your lawn if that's something you typically do, because a telltale sign that nobody's here is if the lawn's growing.
Exactly.
What else do you need to think about in terms of getting everybody ready? Just typing out a list, making a checklist, let people go through and check it off as they go
Exactly.
along?
It's just it's got bullets. I'm a big list with bullets and things like that. This would be my list. I'd have to, make sure I had my clothing and any toiletries. If I wanted to take my golf clubs or my camera, stuff like that.
I find that this helps the whole family get excited about the trip too. If you're doing this a week in advance, here's your list. Let's figure out what you're going to take. Everybody's getting more excited about the vacation and the anticipation of it. That's kind of the home side of things. On the work side of things, what all do you need to get your ducks in a row before you feel like you can leave your office?
Absolutely imperative, because you don't want to be on vacation thinking about work. So hopefully you have had a conversation with coworkers that are going to be taking your responsibilities over, and they have been it's very clear what they're going to be doing on your behalf and for the behalf of the company. Then you want to be able to forward emails that might have come to you to them, and then also have an autoresponder for your emails so that people aren't, hey, where's Bob? What happened to Bob? And then any bills that need to be paid. If your bond is coming up or your general liability insurance or something like that is coming up,
Make sure you take care of that. Well, and leave a clean desk. It'll make you feel better when you come back. We're going to talk about how to get everybody in the family packed, rolling those clothes versus folding them. Which one is better? We're going to talk about the pros and cons of that and getting everybody packed and ready to go. We're going to pack the car. We're going to pack the cooler. We're going to be ready for our road trip by the end of the morning, Brad.
I am so ready for a road trip.
Me too. I'm actually paying attention because I'm taking Girl Scouts to Camporee this weekend. We're leaving today, so I need to, pack good because we have to carry everything to the campsite.
Oh, that's exactly right.
I would love to have a camera along.
Hey, most people